guys, Saturday's pretty nice day out. There's clouds up there, but it's pretty nice. And show you where I'm at. This rocker was a little tougher than the other one. I couldn't make a video because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I just had to keep doing as I went. Basically what happened. I did cut a piece, put in here. Got that all, just all one piece. All I did was make it on cardboard first and laid it out and just hammered it in and just welded along there and up along there. And I'm not going to grind it down any further. I'm just going to seam seal it, clean it up and seam seal it. So that should be okay. This rocker, I ended up putting another flange on the back side up through, or plug weld along there, and then I'm going to seam seal it because that's all I could do. And so I'd have something for this to weld to. And this is where I'm at. I ended up going way down past the front door here till I hit good metal. I still got to go along and scrape that flaky off and prime this up and rock guard it. But I'm not gonna grind that down any further. I'm just gonna take my hammer and knock it all. As you can see, it's all solid now. I used 20 gauge to make this, which wasn't too hard. But that's it so far. It is, I think, 1 o'clock right now, and I've been out here since 9 trying to get this. So, but like I said, I'm just gonna knock them down, fiberglass it, and head back to that and see if I can make a little better video on fixing that. I don't think that's gonna be easy either. It's got a weird bump in it there, right there. But I'll figure something out, cut it out and get a better look at it. So that's what I've been doing here, just cutting out the rust and then making the pieces, because, well, should have had whole rockers on this car, really would have been better. But I'll fill those right full of undercoating when I'm done. I'm just going to drill a hole, whoop, right there, see that? And I got a long one, and I'll just stick it way down inside the rocker and just start pulling the trigger and dragging her back. And some of the inner structure wasn't great either, so, but I didn't bother getting into that. It's still strong, so it'll be fine. So anyways, only got that left and front fender on the other side, a little drop off there, and we can start putting some stuff on it and get her covered up. So I'll be back when I go to do something with that. Another build as I go spot. I'm working on this, and to get at this trunk drop off, which, as you can see, is rusty right up to the spot welds, and I couldn't actually reach it anyways. I cut this back to good metal so far, and I made a new I chiseled out the old trunk drop around the other side and made a pattern, and I got it stuck in here, and you can't see that. I think I can make this work. I just got to clean some more of that seam sealer off and form that to fit. Either flatten this out, squeeze that in, or start bending this, squeezing this metal in to form this. But I think I'll straighten that out so I can get a good weld. And I'm gonna take my hole punch and punch some holes in here, and plus I'll use these old spot welds that I had to chisel out. So I think that'll work all right. Like I said, I just gotta build as I go. There's no, like say, this side didn't look too bad, but the back side is really messed up and in there where it was pinched in between the two. So yeah, I think I'm better off to dig it out. As you can see, I got some welds knocked off up in there too, so I'm gonna have to put the little carbide tip on the die grinder and clean that up because I can't get nothing up in there. And clean up the back side of this. This is all good, so it's going to be tricky making this little box. So I left this long. This piece here, as you can see, it's down below here, so that when I come down with my new shape, I'll have something to weld to fold the flange over and weld to right here. So hopefully this works out. And I gotta build something on there, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there yet, but we'll figure it out as I go. Maybe I can just incorporate right into this piece. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, put it in behind or something, because the bumper covers all this, so as long as it's strong and watertight, so I'll steam seal her all up once I get her done. But as you can see, I got in behind the spot welds from before, so build as you go. Nothing fancy about this one. I'm just gonna get her solid. So, well, I forgot to tell you, I have been using the English wheel to get some of these curves, and right now I'm going to try to make that piece here on the English wheel. Not that I know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to try. And I'm going to set you up right here in the back room where I got the English wheel. Okay, I got, I don't know if you can see that or not, hopefully. The lighting's not good out here. It's pretty well jam-packed out here too. There's everything in the dog out here. But I have the highest crowned wheel I got. And I'm just going to put a line on there just so I could try to follow it without jamming my fingers. So, there it goes. So I'm going to try to get a really good bend on this. And then I should be able to make the flange on the metal brake. As you can see, so far we're getting a good start on it, but I'm going to tighten her up, give her a little turn. This is not too much. It's all Lazzy sheet metal shaping deals, and he bends stuff like this all the time this way. So, like I said, not that I know what I'm doing, I'm just playing with it, and it's surprising how much of a bend you can get. I'm getting a little further, so tighten her up some more. Just in there. This one hasn't even been modified yet, but it's alright for stuff like this. Run through a little more here. If I keep it going right. Well, quite a bend in her. So I'm going to take it out. I might be able to do the rest by hand over a piece of pipe. Might be a little easier, but it does have a nice nice curve to her. So it does work. I just got to learn more about it. So I like playing with it. It's amazing what it will do with metal. And like I said, this one still needs rebuilt. This has been machined, this is running straight, but this here now, it's not quite right here. Like I said, it's alright for the really rounded ones, and I haven't reinforced the top yet, but we're going to get to that as soon as we get some spare time. So I'm going to continue on this, and I'll give you a shot once I get her all bent up. And guys, this is what I got. I made it a little too short, so I'm going to end up putting a piece in here. It's no big deal. And then once I get this fitting, make sure it's going to fit really good, I'm going to draw a line down along here, and that'll give me my flange, because this is way too long. And I got to trim it here, because there's good metal down there, straight. And I just got everything clamped together for now. Like I say, I think I can make this work, and with a little twisting. And then I'm going to have to make a box piece to put in here, fill this in. But I'll fold this over as much as I can, and say that can go up a little, and everything else like that. So we'll get her, and that's all's left is that fender, front fender, and that'll be an easy one. So this is a little more trickier than I thought. It is like 2:45, and I don't want to do any more welding today, so it's getting too late, and I want to get cleaned up because I've been laying in that all day, and it's pretty gross mess here. So I am going to clean up again before I start welding, and clean all these spots where I gotta weld. Say this is all overlap, but I will weld it solid like I did there, and in fiberglass it just to waterproof it, because well, that rock guard will cover, and this here, the bumper cover, will cover. So bumper cover, yeah. So that'll close that all back up, make it dust free, because there was a lot of dust coming in there. The whole trunk's full of it. So, and also, I don't know, just wondering if anybody's ever used this body fill before. It's Z-Chrome Premium Lightweight Yellow Auto Body Filler. Creamy smooth, prevents rust, climatized. I used a gallon of this already, and I kind of like it, so I got another one, but I have never seen anybody use it. And it's stain resistant, and it's saying it's good. And I was wondering if anybody's ever tried it. So it's even got the ingredients in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. See if I can do a close up on that. There's more focus. There you go. Yeah, this is $30 a gallon. It's pretty much the same price as the other stuff I've been using, but it's like I said, Z-Chrome. Trying to see where it's made. It's a Glosson company. It's on here. Oh, there it is, I think. New Jersey. Yeah, you got a phone number and everything. I really like it. It does work good. I really like it for sanding purposes. And anyways, I just wonder if anybody used that, if they thought it was any good. So I haven't used too many different brands, but I've used that, and the other brand I was using was Rumble. Anyways, guys, another patchy video, patchy video patching, and this happens a lot in this area. I forgot to tell you, in our area, there's 2 salt mines. One's 5 minutes from me, Sifto Salt mines. It's all blasted out of the ground with water, and there's no men down in the mines mining it that way. But 30 minutes from here, there's another salt mine, the Windsor salt mine, and there is actually people down in the mines there. It's getting close to being shut down because of, I don't know too much about it, but they've laid a lot of people off at that salt mine, and because I think the salt's either running out or they're getting too deep and having water issues, because it's right on the ocean, or actually it's right under the ocean. But this one out here, I think, is a lot where our road salt comes from, and they really pound it on our roads heavy. Sometimes it looks like snow on the road, and actually it's salt. That's how thick they put it on. So our cars really take a beating from the salt here. So this is why this happens a lot. But if you do get a new one in here and look after it, wash it a lot and undercoat it a lot, you can make them last. But that's why there's no shortage of rust here. So anyways, I'm going to let you go there. Just thought I'd tell you that about salt mines, and we'll wrap this video up so it doesn't get too long, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.